So I'm with Stephen Vaughan, the CEO of Gloucester Rugby. Stephen, it's been a good few days for Gloucester Rugby. First of all, a win over Northampton Saints in the Aviva Premiership, but also the news that the club's made an operating profit for the third year in a row.
Yes, Saturday was fantastic. I think I felt a huge sigh of relief from everybody at Kingsholm on Saturday. We left it a bit close, but I really hope that that's going to be the start of some momentum now for us and hopefully get on a winning streak. Regarding off the field, yeah, brilliant, really pleased. Another operating profit, one of only 4 clubs now in the Premier League that will be posting a profit this year. But it really is about the key message there is about the investment in the team. We managed to make an operating profit, but our investment in the team is higher than ever before in terms of our strength and conditioning, nutrition, away days, pre-season, new personnel. So we're delighted to be able to do all of that to put ourselves on a solid platform, but also turn in operating profit, which we want to grow going forward.
Continuing with the off-the-field matters, next week is actually the Heineken Cup launch, and it appears from all the various announcements recently that it's going to be the final tournament in its current format.
Yes, that's right. The English and French clubs served notice 15 months ago in a 2-year notice period that we wouldn't be taking part in another ERC-run competition. So it will be the last one in its current format. However, the proposed competitions that the English and French clubs have put together will hopefully involve clubs from all of the 3 European leagues and potentially from new markets as well.
From a club perspective, what are the issues with the current format of the European club competitions?
Fundamentally, it's unfair. The way that the Rabo Direct teams can qualify for the competition can effectively, as long as they finish outside of the bottom 2, or in fact can even sometimes finish within the bottom 2 and can still qualify, is absolutely crazy. The English and the French clubs, week in, week out, putting their bodies on the line to finish in the top 6, and it just can't continue. On top of that, it's really based on European historic performance rather than current domestic competition. So it's very imbalanced, and the English and French clubs put a lot into this and subsidise a lot of other markets whilst doing this, and we can't be at such a huge disadvantage. It just doesn't make sense.
On Sunday, Premiership Rugby unveiled the new Rugby Champions Cup, which will hopefully come in from next season. It appears to have been designed to address the shortcomings that you mentioned before. Yeah,
absolutely. It will address all of the meritocracy issues, and it will be more attractive to clubs, to players, coaches, to supporters, really importantly, and also to TV rights holders and to sponsorship partners. So absolutely, it will address all of those issues.
Now, we've seen various announcements from the respective bodies publicly in recent weeks, but it does seem as though the English clubs and the French clubs, they appear to be standing side by side, shoulder by shoulder on this one.
Yeah, as I've previously mentioned, the English clubs and the French clubs have been subsidising other rugby systems for a number of years now, and it simply can't continue. And we really do call on the unions, the RFU, to support us going forward here, because it will inevitably be stronger for our own game as well if we can have a better competition, a stronger competition. So yes, it's something that the English and French clubs have been talking about for a long time, and we really hope that the other nations will join us too.
For all the issues that have been raised, European club rugby is important to the clubs financially. It's important for players as it helps them develop against different opposition, and supporters love it. So can you reassure Gloucester supporters that they will be watching their team take on the best in Europe next season?
Yeah, I'm fully confident that we'll be having European club rugby here at Kingsholm next season. Clearly there'll be a lot of conversations that still need to take place between the unions and the leagues, but I'm absolutely sure and confident that we're going to have European rugby at Gloucester next year.
Stephen Vaughan, thank you.
Thanks.